Pawuna,
Pawuna
Nyakit
Nyakit
Janet,
Chris.
Stongo, Stongo Skinyacha, at the sky. It's Che,
Chaban.
Chaban,
Co. Gwena.
Wina, Maliwaka,
Numante.
Kunamante, Unsti Huntirish. Oh,
Hi.
what?
some of them some of them creed.
Oh, yeah. Ititi Nakusech, Ititi Nakusech, Hata Hisse.
Hisse.
Yep, that's Star Woman. That's Desiree's Indian name. She's the one that taught me that. Itati Nakusech Hata Hisse. Good morning, good morning. Coming live from 1950 South Shepherd here in El Reno, here in Helltown.
Heel Reno.
You know, how you been, Mingo?
I'm good. How you been, brother?
Pivot,
Ish pivot.
ish pivot,
Pava.
pava,
Mm.
pava. Well, did you dance last night?
Yeah.
Where'd you dance at?
El Reno High School basketball game last night.
Them boys was jamming.
Yeah, they were getting it.
That's good, man. That's great. I love that.
Uncle Evan, Emmett, White Eagle Watan, Julian.
Oh yeah, they all came out and sang.
Yeah, and brother Roger.
Good music then. Then you know it was good music then.
Yeah. We jammed out. Stopped on time.
And fellas can they could carry the load by themselves, but to have all them together, that's pretty cool. You know, that's one thing about CNA country, man. We got some good singers around here.
I mean, they gave us a good ruffle song. Hey, and then with that, I mean, the game was good. The girls won.
Yeah.
Lily had a good game.
Oh yeah.
Heard her
Miss
name
Thomas.
a lot. And then the boys and they're dunking. Allie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight.
I was like,
Man, I can't
dang.
wait. I can't wait. That's why I can't wait for this damn surgery to come on. You know, that was like last year is, that's around the time that my uncle got sick. So, that was like one of our things is we would go to the game and sit together, get to conversate, get to visit.
Mm.
It's definitely going to be different, but that was something that my family enjoys is going to sporting events. So I mean, it all started with my grandma. My grandma loved watching sports.
Thomas football.
Yep, Thomas football. So I mean, it just reminds me, it just reminds me of my family.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. I'm glad that El Reno won. I'm glad, a lot of CNAs on that team.
Yeah.
The culture has definitely changed around El Reno sports. Before I'm not saying anything bad about previous, but a lot of them, Darlington was it.
Yeah.
You go to Darlington, then you go to Calumet. We never really had a chance here at El Reno. But once I felt like, my nephew AJ and them, once they came in, like it changed like the whole, like now, like the high school boys and boys and girls teams, they're like Darlington. You know what I mean? Like
Pretty much
yeah,
on.
all Darlington kids out there. So that's pretty cool, man. I love that. I love that. So I'm proud of our I'm proud of our El Reno Indians. Got a lot of nieces and nephews that play on them teams. So of course but I can't wait to start going. So I can't wait to get this surgery over with. Coming up in a week.
Yeah.
One more week, and I get to hopefully be back functional. I was thinking about this last night. Kind of getting down on myself. And I guess that happens once in a while. When you're not able to do the things that you were once able to do that you took advantage of.
Right.
I caught myself kind of getting down, like, like we was going to do laundry. And I'm just sitting there like, man, like how much of a help am I going to be? You know what I mean? I'm so used to doing everything on my own. Like, I don't know. It's just like, man, like, but that just helps build my faith. I started thinking about it. I started listening to sweat songs while I'm just sitting there, kind of in my own little world. Started listening to sweat songs. I caught myself saying a prayer.
Mm.
Asking for strength, asking for a way to, I'm blessed. Have a great companion who's willing to help me. And I would have to say, I'm in a very. It just helps me realize, regardless of what I'm going through, the creators put people in my life to help me along the way. So I'm just super grateful, super thankful. It may not be, because you think about it, like, I mean, your vision gets affected the way mine has, and it's like, like I was down there trying to wrap presents yesterday, and I'm just sitting there guessing. You know what I mean? Guessing, probably using too much tape. But I mean, I still helped. I was still able to wrap a few presents and, then just sit there and get on everybody's nerves. So,
Yeah. Keep us fired up.
yeah. Who's all saying good
Mm.
morning?
Vivian Redbird.
Oh, Lynn. Good morning, Lynn.
And then David Deere, our
Stongo David.
Uncle Alfred.
Alfred.
Wait, sure.
Mr. Oh, Alf.
Mr. Sealand or
Yeah, he's a ceiling red tornado or a Clinton Wildcat.
the golden or red tornado.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. Hope y'all having a good, fine hump day Wednesday.
Yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. Staying warm.
Oh yeah.
It's gotten a little chilly out there. Darian's coming down with the cold.
Make sure y'all car has antifreeze and oil in it. And gas.
Gas. Jared can make sure your car's
Gas.
got gas in it. What else we got this week?
Good morning, Julia.
Good morning. Ha, Julia. Good morning.
Perry Black Fox.
Good morning, Perry.
Oh, Black Wolf. Black Wolf. My bad, Perry.
Black fuck.
Well, I seen the X and it took Black Wolf.
Good morning, Perry. Good morning. Good morning.
Black.
Wonder where you at today, Perry? Perry travels all over the country.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
All over
He's a truck driver.
Turtle Island? Or?
Man, he goes all over. One day he'll be like on the East Coast, like, and then the next, like,
Dang.
seen him all over.
King.
So that's
Safe
pretty.
travels,
Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Oh, Kikadoos, Carmelo.
Kikadoos, Carmelo. He should have seen who he was telling that they should have woke you up this morning, Carmelo.
Mello. Ain't nothing.
But yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. I keep wanting to take a drink of my coffee.
Oh, Perry's in Springfield, Missouri.
Wow, it's nice up there. Nice up there. Well, hope you have safe travels today, brother.
Oh, people want that Phyllis the realist.
Phyllis the realist. Nyakit. Itati Nakusage. Yep. So what, a lot of employee appreciation going on around
around this
time. I seen where we're gonna have walking tacos tomorrow.
What? Walking tacos?
Is that us?
DOH?
That's what I mean.
Hot cocoa?
No.
No.
No. Connor, I seen her buying this or bringing this stuff in. So
one's from like On Q and yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have walking tacos, I guess, here at DOH tomorrow for the employees, which is cool. I think today is hot chocolate day. So the effort, it's the effort,
that counts.
Yeah, it's the effort that counts.
Good morning, Gina Hauser.
Good morning, Gina.
From Lawton.
Gina. Well, what else we got? That's it.
That's it today.
Delivering gifts today.
Mm.
Yeah, there's about yeah, yeah,
Mm.
quite a few. I mean, but that's awesome. That's awesome. To have that type of problem. You know,
What we want.
yeah, that those are the kind of problems we appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of community support. We feel like we got a platform and we're trying our best to use it in the right way. And then we did the yesterday we did the victim services.
Oh
They
yeah.
came up and did a podcast. Got to give them a shout out because it was their first time. They kind of didn't know what to expect, but it just kind of. I mean, I feel like they could have did it without me.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just the fact that they trust us and trying to get out their message. I think that's kind of like a compliment to me. Like we already have like an audience that's established. And believe it or not, I guarantee as most of us have dealt with substance abuse, most of us have dealt with domestic violence. Because I'm not gonna lie, I used to have a big anger problem. Back in the day, kid having kids, just didn't have that emotional, so I guess looking back now, I can talk about it. Whereas before, those were the types of things that I was ashamed of, and it would probably help me use even more. So just being able to be on this side of it, and to be part of that solution. I mean that feels good. Trying to give back. Can't make up for what I've done. Probably put my ex and my kids through hell, but trying to make a difference today. Bring awareness to because that was one of the things was why me and her couldn't be together. This old lady came to me one time. Me and her was fighting around. And that was like the norm. We would get drunk, come home and fight. Um, One day I walk outside because I'm trying to get away from this situation. Like I know it's fixing to happen, so I walk out, and this old lady who was in this next breezeway, she's like she called me up. Me and her always had great conversations. She would just tell me about old days, and I would soak all that up. I just, she was an elder. And we would just have great conversations, laugh. But she was just like, why do you do that? Why do you put yourself through that? She said, would you want somebody to hit your daughter? And I was just like, what? Like it
What
caught
you
me
talking
off
about?
guard. Yeah. Like, man, I'll sit there thinking like somebody would have to be out of their damn mind to hit my daughter. And she was like, well, you're showing your daughter that that's how a man's supposed to treat a woman.
Mm.
And it that has stuck with me ever since. You know, uh not not right then and there did I make up my mind, but I mean, he planted a seed in my head that told me that, if I don't stop doing what I'm doing, it's gonna happen to my daughter. And to me that was like, I don't know. I think about it now, and that was like something that God worked through her to get to me. And it worked. I got to say that it worked. I had a lot of respect for that old lady, and I miss her, because man, we used to have some great conversations. I felt like I could tell her anything, and she always didn't always have an answer, but always kind of made me feel better after we had the conversation.
Mm.
And these are things that are definitely not easy to talk about. I can talk about it now because that was like 20 years ago. Looking back in hindsight, you realize a lot of things. You wish you could do everything over, but that's just part of my growth, you know. So it felt good. It felt good for them to come on here. You know, felt good for them to be able to talk about their program and the services that that are available for somebody who's out there struggling. With if you're a victim of a crime, you're a victim of violence. These people can help you. I think that's amazing.
Mm.
So that was my you know
Ah, thank you for sharing. I hope.
I just I can admit that today. Whereas before, I tried to hide it all the time.
Yeah.
But I understand also that that wasn't me. Drugs and alcohol probably motivated most of my actions back then. So I take full responsibility today, for my actions, and I was able to learn from that. And do my daughters, you know, I don't know, you just hope and pray that the life that I live doesn't affect them. Hopefully they were young enough where they don't remember. They might though, I mean, I don't know. I used to tear it bad. I used to tear it real bad.
Yeah, Perry said, "Go be with her, then." That's why I was laughing. I was trying not.
I go be with her.
uh,
Got me. You got me on that one, Perry.
good morning, C Dub
See Dub.
from Bayho.
Mission Viejo.
Corinne Niaki.
Rugged Auntie Corinne. She's having her dance class tonight.
Yep.
And Prevention's gonna be there. Empower, Tradition Not Addiction,
Yep.
988. They're all gonna be there today. If you're not busy this afternoon, go out to Concho ERC. I believe they're having Indian tacos tonight.
I'll be
Yeah, so you better eat your what? Do you need?
I'll eat.
No, no.
Korean, I'll eat. Good morning.
Well,
Yeah, right there.
what are we doing?
Stew and fry bread.
Stew and fry bread. Okay.
There's the what's powwow day?
Yeah,
class,
go out and check out the dance class tonight.
8:30.
We always say, we can't say it enough. The culture is the solution. You want to keep your kids, in a safe place. You want to keep them involved. You want something positive to happen in their life. Keep them in that circle. We see the great effects of that still happening in our lives today. Just by being, we're not like big powwow guys. Not like Domingo. Domingo's a powwow guy. But we like gore dancing. There's a lot of positive, good things that go on around that big drum. So my rugged Auntie Corinne, she had a great idea. I got a lot of respect for her. I love my Aunt Corinne. She had a great idea whenever she wanted to involve the whole community. And the great thing about it is she can get you on the right path to help out whoever you feel like this would benefit. I mean, our people's been doing this for a long time, and it's kept us safe. It's kept us sober. I mean, there's a lot of positive things that have happened. A lot of extended family have came from being around, our culture. So great ideal. 6 to 8:30.
Yep. Concho ERC.
Concho ERC. If you're just trying to get somebody interested. So, maybe a little kid, they're very it could make a great impression on them. It could make them, because as natives, we're always looking for a way to be a part of something. This is our way right here. It's an intertribal thing. You don't have to be CNA. You can be any tribe. You don't even have to be native. They want to invite anybody and everybody out. So I think it's a great idea. So, and they'll be serving a meal. They'll be serving a good meal. So go check them out tonight.
Oh,
Should we do this reading now? Because I can talk on for days.
Dave said, "Oh,
I would have to agree. I would have to agree. Got to give a shout out to the South Coast clients over there.
Coast.
South Coast Behavioral.
Jay Rose. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, Jake.
Larry Tang.
They're Tane Hall.
Drew. Good morning, brother.
Brother Drew.
Kenny Williams. Nyake.
Mr. Williams.
George
Nyake.
Hawkins.
Ether T Nakusei.
Oh, George Hawkins is accepting applications.
Yeah. Our tribal CNA Memorial Treatment Center is accepting applications for clients. They should be reporting in what, January?
January 8th.
January 8th. They asked for a couple of requirements. I think they want a physical, and but like you don't have to get like, if you call the clinic, tell them that you're trying to get into George Hawkins, they would take you like, you get like immediate
care. Hey.
yeah, immediate care. But we're they got 16 beds over there.
Yep.
8 women, 8 men. We need to take advantage. It's free for tribal. Any native, which I think is very important.
Yep.
It's not just a CNA thing. They accept other tribes, and get your application in. Seen a lot of good people stay sober from that place. So.
90-day program. Corinne said beating class and peyote stitch.
Ooh.
So, a lot going on tonight.
Yeah, a lot going on tonight. Good deal, Auntie. Rugged Auntie. She used to be a fixture at Crazy Horse.
What?
Yeah.
Fixturist.
She's got a big old calluses on her
God. Dang.
It's one funky comedina.
Mm.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into this reading.
All right. December 11th. It says, come forward and join hands with us in this great work for the Creator. Traditional Circle of Elders, Northern Cheyenne.
Oh, hey.
Oh. The elders have spent years learning to pray, communicate with the Great Spirit. Their job is to pass this knowledge on to the young people. The elders have told us we are now in a great time of healing. The Creator is guiding them to help the young people figure this out. We must get involved and participate. We should pray and see what it is the Great Spirit wants us to do. We need to sacrifice our time to help the people to be of maximum use of the Creator. Every person is needed to accomplish these great healing. Creator, whisper what you want me to do. Oh.
Mado.
We're just talking about this dance class.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Aho, Domingo.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. White Man.
What is your thoughts, Mr. Boats?
Well, what came to mind was, it talks about healing, a healing time. Our people suffered for way too long. We have that intergenerational trauma. It says it right here on my hat. Generational trauma. We all understand what the problems are. We all see what's going on in our communities. What I feel like it's time for is some generational healing. We've come to a place where I don't feel like we're left with a lot of options besides to come together and realize that we all have this problems going on. All these problems are going on in every single one of our native communities. You could be just the only kid in an urban setting and still have the same problems. It's kind of crazy how that works out. But what we're finding is that when we come together, you know, we're looking for solutions. We're looking for healing. We're looking for a way out. We're starting to see we're starting to recognize that what we do as a group, you know, once we can come together and agree, like, okay, yeah, you know, drugs and alcohol have been killing our people for years. No other nationality is ever hit harder than Native Americans. Every time there's a new drug that comes out, every time, you know, alcohol's been doing it for years. But every time there's a new drug, I remember when, you know, meth was like the worst thing on all the reservations and hitting all of our rural communities, all our native, like, you know, we went from having the family drunk to having the family tweakers. You know, I mean, and that's just became normal. You know, now we got, you know, the family pillheads, you know, the family fentanyl users, you know, the family heroin users. I mean, like, you know, now you got a drunk tweaker and a you know, like, and it, you know, but I would have to say, out of every group, out of every family, you know, there's always that one person that looks for change, and the effect that that one person can have on that family by wanting better for themselves. You know, that's where it's got to start. You know, you got to start wanting to be the change that you want to see in the world. You know, it's got to start with you. And, you know, what I found after I got sober was I found a community of people that showed me how to love myself. You know, that's, you know, that was one thing about, you know, Miss Cindy is she would love you until you learn how to love yourself. You know, that's the amazing thing about, you know, my home group here in El Reno at the 506 South Barker. You know, my AA group is I was able to find this group of people that love me. I mean, that's one of the things that they love saying is that I love you and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. You know, that's the community that I found myself being a part of. You know, I feel very, very fortunate that, you know, I've been going to that AA house since I was a little kid. I'm talking 4 or 5 years old. I would go with my dad. And to think that, you know, I've been going there, you know, I was like almost 40 years ago. You know, I'm fixing to be 45 next week. You know, that's how long I've been going to that place, you know, and to think that, those are the places that we need in every community. Those are the types of people that are willing to step up and show people, you know, a better way, a better life. And I've been so blessed, you know, with my sponsor. I've been so blessed, you know, to be a part of this community that, you know, they will, you know, nobody wants anybody to feel sorry for them, right? You know, but what I found was a bunch of uh, empathy. You know, people that recognize that I put myself through the ringer, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. You know, that's not who I truly was. You know, what they've been able to show me is uh, is to be honest, is to be accountable, and to show love. You know, when it never existed in these certain places in my life. You know, I've been shown a way of life that goes right along with my cultural side, my traditional side. You know, to me, that's what being sober is. You know, it goes hand in hand with my traditional beliefs, with my culture. You know, and where it led me back was back to the circle. You know, it led me to, and I love gore dancing. I love that. It makes me feel like I'm a part of something. Look at all the great things that have been happening in our community since we were able to come together. And we're not trying to exclude anybody. We're always trying to get people to come and join us. Always inviting people everywhere. So, I love this reading when it thinks about how we need to come together. How we need to you know we know what the problems are. Let's start talking about a solution. Let's start talking about that. Because we all know, the longer, we're losing people all the time. To lose one person was way too many. And unfortunately, some people will never ever get this opportunity to live a happy and sober life. And I'm just grateful that the creator put it on my heart, to help me get clean, help me get sober, and to keep me clean and sober. That's another thing. So I'm just very, very fortunate. I feel grateful. I'm blessed beyond. I always say this. I've sometimes some things are so new to me because I've never been here before. I've never been this happy before in my life. I've never felt this blessed before in my life. You know, Before it was like, oh man, things are going too good. What's fixing to go wrong? Even with like these things that happen with my vision. I'm not just sitting here, like all depressed and wanting to go use and I look at it as something that the creator needs me to go through. And I pray that I learn what he needs. Even though I'm going blind, yeah, I pray that he lets me see what he needs me to see. But I'm not looking with my eyes. I'm looking with my heart.
Yeah.
I'm listening with my heart. So, Mado, Mado. Yeah, I know I've seen Billy's crack, so that blinded me a little bit more too. Yeah. Go ahead, Mingo. Go ahead.
Well, with that said, I hope Mr. Botone for sharing that. Oh, mm.
Mm.
Perry said, "Give me a job, then." Ricardo, the Apo Apolinar. Good morning to
Good
all.
morning, Ricardo.
Joe
Mr.
Lambert,
Lambert. Good morning,
San
Miss
Clemente.
Ruth Bearshield. Good morning.
Mm, need some teas. Uh,
You want to share on that?
yeah. Oh, good morning, Anna K.
And a cake.
Oh yeah, we have your gifts ready. Email back. With today's reading, just this makes me feel, blessed always, with the culture and being able to share, my regalia, what I've been given to, what I've been handed down, and been able to go around and show the youth too. A lot of the youth are very, interested, and there are always questions, and it's good that I get to share that, that where the story and where powwow. How one asked me how long we've been powwowing, how long has that been going on, so to explain to her, how long it's been since, you know, last 600-800 years. It's just these dance styles. I explained to her a little bit about how what these dance styles ain't too old, some of them, but just able to show that because the school, I think when I did one school, there was 127 Native American kids there, so that was pretty exciting. But yeah, just sharing, able to come together and not suffer a little bit, but you got to put in your work too. Got to want to learn, got to want to be, got to that's what you want to learn, your path. I'm slowly learning too. More of peyote stitch, different beads and different works, leather work, and just it makes me feel good. When because that's I'm gonna showing my son now, so passing it down and just seeing the youth last night too, all the high school students dancing. It just makes me feel good that they're out there. That's I love seeing that. Uh, but just being blessed and showing the ways, showing the ways of our culture and how the solution. I know they always tell stories of singers and dancers how they're using and over the past and stuff, but they're made it this far, and it ain't got to be like that. You gotta do the drugs and drink and sing and dance. Just sing and dance and be humble. We're just praying, because it's a healing, it's celebration of life. It's not something that you want to show off and just think I'm just doing it for money. But but doing it for your family, yourself, because everything you're wearing, your regalia is your armor. It's your family. It's your what your grandma or your whoever made your beadwork or your porky roach, your feathers, your bustles. It's made for a reason for you to carry on. To show yourself and then the people that you're celebrating, you're dancing, you're carrying on your family traditions and and just remain to be teachable. Aho, Ruth. Aho. But with that said, aho. Nice.
Oh, but
Oh,
that's what my granddaughter says. But well, should we jump off into these announcements?
yep. Jump on into these.
These ain't like 100 of them now.
Yeah. Last 2 months. Holidays, safe box.
Holidays.
Stay safe out there. It's getting cold out there. You might slide into Uncle or Auntie's arms.
Yeah, don't let that ho 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 catch you under that mistletoe.
Yeah. But fill it out. I'll drop for them. It comes with condoms, Narcan, fentanyl test strips, HIV test kits, Plan Bs, toothpaste, and candy cane.
Ooh, toothpaste?
And dental dams.
Brush your tooth.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Ooh, playa.
And a pencil.
Playa moves.
But fill it out. Remember, you don't have to put your name. You can just use current residence, anonymous. Anonymous. Talkspace. Age for ages 13 and up. So it's free. You can speak and you can do video chat or text anytime, anywhere to the online therapist. You can choose who you want. Fill that out. They'll ask questions. And remember, for EAP program, organizational code is restore. So remember that.
Yeah. Scan this with your camera.
Yeah.
Take a picture with that with your camera, and it'll take you straight to the link.
Shout out to
Brand Logic. Text TOR, TOR to 888-580-4TOR. And that keeps you updated what we do as a program, as a Gourd Clan, and it gives you our meeting updates, time, location. If you just want to stay in the loop with us, just text TOR to 888-580-4TOR. So shout out to Brand Logics.
Oh, the Winter Wonderland next Friday, December 20th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Concho ERC. So there'll be games, some speakers, and we'll have vendors. 988 is hosting this, and CHR. So our programs are hosting just a Winter Wonderland to come.
Is that DOH thing?
CHR.
Oh, CHR.
They'll have some. Will they have some? Oh yeah, I'll be dancing, and we'll be doing some social dancing too. So come on out. They'll be feeding, right? They'll be feeding.
Oh yeah, CHR is gonna have food.
Mr. Terry Lindsay will be speaking.
Oh.
And then the next week will be our 5 golden anties. Starting Monday. December 16th, Cassandra Frazier. And then December 17th, Tatum Escott. December 18th, Natalie Harjo. December 19th will be Brittany Levi. And then we'll finish up on December 20th with Mona Condon.
Moni.
She'll be, our aunties will be sharing their story.
Yeah, Mona has like over 30 years of
33.
33 years
I'm
of
33.
sobriety. Yeah, she got sober when you were born.
Dang. 1991.
That's when you were born?
Yeah.
You fucking youngster, bro.
Anyways, come to the be here at 1950 South Shepherd, 6:30. No, 6 feeding. Supper at 6, speaking at 7.
6.
Speaking from 7 to 8. Well, Brady meetings. We had a Mending Mondays here at 1950 at 7 o'clock. Tuesdays, Talking Circle at Clinton at 721 Frisco Avenue, 7 p.m. The Clinton Library. Then tomorrow, Thursdays, our original Talking Circles at 7 p.m. here at 1950. And then finish up with Friday, our 12 step. And next week, we'll be starting the Empowerment Youth.
And then on Thursday nights in Weatherford at 810 East Cedar Avenue in Weatherford, Oklahoma, they will be having a talking circle at the Oxford House. So, big deal for the Clinton and Weatherford area. Just get some healing going on.
All Nations Res Recovery Gourd Clan, January 25th. Concho ERC, supper at 5, Gourd Dance at 2. God, I went backwards. We already have our lineup there. So come on out.
And it'll be a year. We'll be celebrating a year.
1 year.
1 year
Gourd
as
Clan.
All Nations Res Recovery Gourd Clan.
Yeah. Carmelo, can you edit it?
Broke my mic.
Sweet.
But yeah, Carmelo, we got another flyer for you to make. But yeah, it'll be our 1 year celebration. So, it's been an amazing year. I think it's only been 1 year.
I know.
How many dances you think we've had in that 1 year? Co-host, like we've been busy. Co-hosting, we've been busy like every other week. Yeah. Our dances. Yeah, once we started doing our dances, we kind of backed away from co-hosting as much. I mean, but we don't mind at all. Nothing against being a co-host, but once we started having our own dances, well, we have one every month.
Almost every week.
Yeah. Yeah, there for a while it was every weekend for like 3 or 4 months straight. Yeah. Yeah. But it's just like I said, these are great problems to have. Great problems to have. We probably take advantage of, like another dance, but I mean we actually enjoy it, yeah, it's getting there. That's the problem. Buns, stink buns, David Little Buns.
Yeah, this guy.
He's always just here for signatures.
Yeah,
Buns,
guy.
buns,
Nah,
and
he
the
tried to-
dental dams. When we gave away to him, we gave him a sack full of Plan Bs and dental dams. Damn, he's already here stocking back up.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that was Saturday. Well, but is that all the announcements?
Pivot won Augustine Spotted Corn.
Augustine Spotted Corn.
Red hat.
Nyak it.
Ruth, Ho,
Eat the tea.
J-Bo,
J-Bo, good morning. Well, I believe that's it. We will see you tomorrow. Like, share, follow. Tell your mammy about us.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could hit that like button, give us a comment. And with that.
Stop! Hallelujah.